There we go. Ahoy everyone, ahoy everyone, and welcome aboard. I'll be your Captain Hillyan today, along with...
He is a mighty Lieutenant Drakir at your service, along with...
Resident Gremlin Liz.
And welcome back to CrossCode. Yeah, since we couldn't stream any of this earlier in the week, well, here we are.
Yeah. New dungeon!
Really, game?
What?
Here we are. Not even a freaking minute in, and that's a clip.
Wait, did we just have any accidental?
Yep.
Oh, good gods.
I guess that makes me Citron, makes me the Citron of the group, huh?
Well, if we use some hair gel, perhaps?
I'm not doing Yu-Gi-Oh! Hair. Anyways, here we are, the Zirvatar dungeon. It's a gloomy atmosphere. Well, we're at the border of the infested jungle. Oh, right. The infestation comes from the power plant here. That's what the shard believe, anyway. I think we're all well prepared, no? Ready to start the race of the Zirvatar temple? Yes.
Hmm?
Okie dokie. Everybody get ready. Everybody get ready. Yeah. Dungeon race! Good luck, everyone. Don't let me wish me luck. Just run slow and I'll be happy. I won't give you that luxury.
Oh, dear.
Okay, we don't have wind yet, so we can't activate that, but we can activate these. Okay. Other side is cold, of course. There we go.
Now wave! You can't see it right now, but I'm waving.
While this is waving, Captain maybe have another song stuck in my head.
So.
Hot and cold.
Okay, and here we have the trick with the wind portals, huh? Teleportation.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh.
That's totally not going to make things complicated.
Nope, not at all. Why would it do that?
So,
Complicated? I don't know what you're talking about.
there we go. Easy to start, but that's going to be, well, more troublesome later on, I presume. Oh, hello. What are you? Roblox? Okay, I almost said it said Roblox. Okay,
It's a robot.
okay. Big electroshock.
Yeah, it's a robot rooster.
Oh. Okay, yeah. I need to go I need to figure out how those attacks. Okay.
I would give them credit. That was a clever name combo while also censoring themselves.
Can I escape that? Okay, yeah, okay, you can escape the lock-on through teleportation.
For people being oblivious, it's basically robot slash another name for male, well, another name for rooster.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
There we go. Almost. I guess you could say the game is finally thinking with portals.
Oh, come on.
There we go. Okay, not fully seeing... Oh, right, we just hit that. Okay, hit that, then throw another one through. Almost.
So close.
Wait, can't you rapid fire or something?
Yeah, they need to bounce.
You can't ricochet with the rapid fire.
Oh.
There we go.
Here we go.
Okay, one shortcut. And down we go.
Teleporter!
Okay, now what happens when we charge these up with that? Okay, they can break these barriers, but they will be nullified by these things, same as the electric shocks.
They cancel out electric stuff.
There we go. Yep. Okay, is it going to go... Oh, wait, does it go through? Yes, it does. It goes through braided fences. Okay. Oh, and it won't go in through an angle, but it will go... There we go. Okay. And it reacts somewhat similar to the electric ones hitting walls, only these will eject immediately upon reaching the end. Okay. Can't move that. Okay. Okay, am I just hitting it wrong? Wait, does it? Okay, I'm a bit confused now. Okay, so once it hits any surface, it will basically go through it and continue on the direction of the surface it hits. And how are we supposed to hit that one?
Just hit it on the top side. If you hit it on the top half, at the right angle, it should face through that way. Yeah, like that.
Okay, there we go. That's just a bit more awkward to aim. There's shortcuts.
Oh dear.
Oh. Bonjour. So I was wondering, is this temple the wave or shock dungeon? Oh, I think it's shock. I mean, there is electricity all over the place, enemies shoot lightning bolts and all that. I think it's wave because I used the wave element, no? Those weird balls phasing through the walls are wave, right? I think so, yes. But you always get the element opposite to the dungeon's theme. Like getting heat in the temple mine, which was all cold and frozen. I wouldn't call the Fair Joe temple the cold dungeon because you get cold. But I think Fire Joe was the cold dungeon. That place is literally filled with ovens and heated coals. How can you call it the cold temple? I get the cold element and punch things to make it cold in the cold dungeon. Makes perfect sense to me. Gosh, whatever labels. Let's just keep racing. Emily employing psychological warfare to get an edge in the race.
What the hell?
Let's read out the name.
It's a power plant!
That's true. I gotta be honest. Wait, actually, did I speak about this in some stream ago? I've been surprised I've seen someone make that joke yet.
Oh, no, here it is.
Did I accident to predict this?
Apparently. So, yes, the plants do lift.
Oh, bloody heck. I guess in this case of me and my big mouth. Careful, Liz. I have learned a new spell recently.
What's that?
Melt armor. And also permanent wet socks.
Let's see. Okay. Why exactly do we need to get up? Oh, all of these need to be hit. Okay.
Yep. Oh, kettle's boiling. I'll be back in a sec.
Okay. We can actually hear it.
Yep.
Oh, wait. That's the teapot.
Yep.
I thought that was from the game.
It would have been fitting timing, but no. I might be overthinking this.
What was that?
I might be overthinking how to hit these stupid things with like this. Oh, right, that's the receiver. Why the hell do we even want to end up on this bit here? It doesn't seem like we can even get anywhere from there. Need to wait for this thing to cool off. There. I forgot that the normal shots don't pass through. Okay. Only thing I can... There we go. Okay, I just wasn't paying attention. Okay. 3 elements. Okay. Well, it goes up there, but what then?
What does fire do?
Let's see. Okay, that activates that there. Okay, no getting up through that. Okay, there. Then we switch it to ice.
Yay!
And there we go.
And then you have to switch it all the way.
Yeah. There we go. And that opens that side path. Okay, let's check what's over here first. Oh. More cock blocks and the power plant. I like that they actually make confused chicken noises when they lose connection. Miss. go. That's one of them gone. Nope. Noticed that a bit too late. Okay. There. Nope. Okay, but... Ooh. Need a quick snack. It's literally throwing hands. It seems that they are very resistant to range attacks. Time to weed the garden. There we go.
There we go.
I don't think we've had it too many times now that enemies are resistant against specific types of attack outside of the elements, of course. Let's see, what are the... Okay, we can teleport those around.
Oh no.
Okay, now we can get up here. Okay.
Sokoban puzzles just got even more wacky.
Okay, I see how we can do this. There. There. Bit off. There we go. Okay, in you go. Okay, but now I need another one from there. Okay. Make that jump. Okay, a bit more. There we go.
Yay!
Okay.
There we go, yeah. Now push. Push. I said push, not to fall down.
T's done.
Okay.
Alright.
There. I still find it rather stupid that apparently the favorite term for internet drama these days is tea of all bloody things.
Hey, you gotta spill the tea.
And I
Very
already had
good.
another tea joke today.
Nature versus Technic, Hoodwink, Sinus Transmit, Power Plants. Okay.
And for people wondering what kind of joke I heard of tea today is like regular tea, green tea, and tea tea.
Of course.
Yeah, when I saw that joke, I think it was from One Topic.
Wrong way.
Well, a bit funny, was also rather painful.
There we go.
Metal down.
As in down feathers. One of them is still inactive.
So it's
Okay.
It's a bit of a joke on Phoenix Down.
Maybe as well, yeah. Wrong way. Okay. Okay. So... Okay, those are going to have a special reaction with these things, I'm guessing. Okay.
You see the red dots on top?
Yep.
Those are telling you what direction it's gonna pop out.
Yeah, if it hits that side. Let's see. Okay. There. Yep. Wrong way again. Okay. Hit that. There. Okay.
Yay!
And it can teleport you even through the walls. All right. There. Okay. Another new mechanic introduced. And understood. There we go.
Nice.
There's still stuff up top there, though. Okay, we can probably get in through that or something. Okay. I'm not even sure if we... Oh. Wait, okay, now... Okay, I thought that was on a different elevation. Okay. And here comes the cock block. Oh. Okay. What the hell? Electrovolt. Oh.
No, it was an ectovolt.
Yep.
There you go.
Oh, Captain.
There we
It's
go.
a yoke on Ghost.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Ah. Okay.
Yeah, I think he heard you do that bad joke.
Okay. Almost got elite amount of credits. Okay. Okay, simple enough.
Something's seriously wrong with my internet.
Oh.
Oh?
What's going on then?
I'm getting like freezing in the stream pretty consistently.
Okay. OBS says that we've only lost 11 frames out of...
It's probably on my end.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but I haven't seen anything on my end. And when it's usually on Discord, both me and others will notice.
Okay, that's just for getting out of here because there's nullifiers along every wall. Okay. Now we're having to deal with teleporter puzzles.
Yep.
Yay!
Yeah, no, it's definitely on my end.
Okay. This is not too bad that it'll kick you out or... Okay,
Yeah.
it can jump even from two other walls again.
Yep.
There. It's gotta find a different angle. Right, literally. Okay. There, and there. Okay. Across. Or... Oh, wait. No? We can only get that if we already have the wave effects. Oh. Or we just go around like that. Okay. Yeah, I think the only annoyance I have with this game is that it can be a bit tricky to see elevations and such.
Yeah. 2.5D can get a little tricky about that.
Oh, just go over that way. There. And there. Okay. And... Okay, from here it seems we can only go back. What's the point in going to that corner? Because you can't get anything through that. Can't hit anything there.
You had it right.
We blew my nose.
Why do I keep doing the reverse? Or... Oh. There we go. Just have to think of the long game.
Yeah, you gotta start thinking with portals.
Wall portals, to be exact. Okay.
Oh, don't forget to hit the switch. In the previous room.
There.
Shortcut.
Not good to have that happen again.
I'm trying very hard to make sure that doesn't happen.
I thought this was all going to be a side room for something, but nope. Okay. Yeah, something needs to die in here, and it's another electrovolt. Or actovolt bit.
Yep. Electricity ghost.
And that made me think of the 1000-volt ghost from Scooby-Doo. Oh yes, the old one from late 70s?
I think the first Scooby-Doo show came out in like the 60s or something.
Yeah, it's old.
Yeah, I think you made me think of the comics, but... Oh, yeah, now I'm unsure myself. I might have to look that up at some point.
Nope. Here, status effects.
I need to remember something. For a long time,
Now,
people used to watch Scooby-Doo on Christmas here in Sweden.
oh.
Yeah, I don't know where we stopped. And I guess Donald, what if Donald Duck became more popular, but it's also now dying out. Yeah, it was basically such a thing that they actually had it in a Swedish comedy series. One of the main characters was a very hardcore Scooby-Doo fan.
Oh,
Okay.
that's kind of fun. I love that.
Scooby-Doo basically has like a series for every freaking generation.
Yep.
Yeah.
It will never die.
I think I heard something about a new series again.
Again. Oh dear.
Okay. Okay, we got two of these. We need to launch them and hit both of those at around the same time, I'm guessing.
Yep.
Okay. And we start from the we start from the end point and head towards, well, the end, the beginning. Is that going to be that easy, or no? No. Let's see.
Wait, are the clothes on the floor?
The clothes on the lines, I think you mean?
Loose. C-L-U-E-S.
Please.
Are we going to split up and look for them?
Oh, poor Lobo. It took me a split second to realize that was a Scooby-Doo joke.
Okay, this one needs to go at an angle. Then, okay, the paths cross. This one goes this way. Yeah, the paths are going to cross multiple times, I think. So there, that heads that. Yep. Sends it up here. Let's see how that goes. Need to prep it first. Nope. Not that one. That works with that one. But then they just hit the same one. Let me check again. It completely skips that one. If we turn that one like that... There we go.
Yay!
Well done.
Okay.
Yeah.
Took a bit more extra thinking. Conclusion of waves, haunted waves, wave maze. Okay. Oh, hello. I wasn't actually expecting the more normal enemies to show up.
They broke in from the outside.
They want revenge for us screwing up their hostage situation.
Yeah.
Hey Marco, how are you doing today?
Hey, Marco.
Go back to Donkey Kong, Squawks. And I just remembered the name of the parent in that game at the last bloody second. Yeah, that's not going to work that way.
Yeah, I sort of feel like Marco has got the curse I had for a while. Read it out, Captain.
Yes, Polo. I'm guessing he must be wearing a polo shirt.
I was just thinking about that.
Ow.
Well, another time, you steal my jokes before me. And here's a twist. I used to wear polo shirts.
I
Okay,
hate polo shirts.
I kind of like them, most because they were usually shirts with long arms, which I liked as a kid. However, nowadays I would not enjoy them unless it's very cold in winter. So most of the two, but I have a beard now, so.
Almost.
Oh dear.
There we go. Yeah, of
Bouncing
course.
your shots is the key.
Bouncing your what?
Bouncing your shots is the key. Get it?
Okay.
Because he's getting a key.
Yeah.
Oh
Go about
dear.
using it.
Yeah, I miss her Liz. I always said that I heard bouncing your thoughts.
No, bouncing your shots is the key.
Yeah, that makes more sense.
And then straight across. I like that the hole just remains. Okay. Actually, that would be... Those large wave balls. How do they even work? They make my brain hurt. Yeah, they are strange, but they do make sense if you can watch them closely. Wait, don't tell me anymore. I'll figure it out myself. By the way, did you already meet the, I think, third enemy type? You mean the floaty fog thingies? That must be the scientific term to describe them, floaty fog thingies. Right, those weird ghosts. Why can't I just punch them? They're ghosts. You can't simply punch ghosts. Well, that is until we finally get the element of this temple, I suppose. Marco, already said my reason for saying it myself, Drax. So just spent half an hour talking about Metal Gear lore. Okay.
Oh, no.
When we get to Metal Gear Ground Zeroes and Phantom Pain, you're probably going to have a field day with that. Not sure when to put that though, because after we're done with the Batman games, I want to do Splinter Cell intermingled with, well, the totally complete opposite of Splinter Cell games. So, like Spec Ops: The Line, Bulletstorm, and a few others I had noted. Oh, that's right. I can't wait for that moment. Okay. Now, these already have 2 lined up, so I'm going to guess that they'll have to be hit like that. That is going to hit this one. So, there. Going to be that simple for this side? No, it's not going to be that simple, I think. Okay, we have to cross the streams again, I think.
Never cross the streams.
And there is at least one Ghostbusters game that I do want to stream eventually as well. Okay, yeah, that's going to work. Just need to time it. There we go.
Yay!
Let's see, Marco. So you see the 6th game is the first one, and the first game is the 6th one. Whoever cared about having games that take place in the correct, that come out in the correct order, huh?
It's called a non-linear narrative.
Again, I still don't get why games just get disconnected or deselected for apparently no damn reason.
Yeah, actually, it happened to me recently. 2 weeks ago, I think. For the first time. One of those have never happened to me. Except that one time.
Wait. Nope. I had the feeling for some reason that maybe that'd be a special interaction if you hit multiple of these with a blast.
Because there is.
Oh, they stack. All right. Okay, I was wondering how the hell you're supposed to get one over. Okay, also nice that you can actually fall off yourself when you're dragging something around.
Oh dear.
Okay, that opens that. Okay, but to this use. I was just about to say to what use that use. Okay. So I need to be standing here, hit that, and then have it hit these two somehow.
Or
Or bound.
perhaps you don't have to be standing on the button.
Of course, yeah. There. Okay. They still need to hit that. There we go. Okay. Take one over. That's... Okay, this one already has a stack. So I'm guessing if I hit them with another one, it's just going to add one. Oh, wait. Okay, it can't do a 3 stack. Or at least it can't raise one up above a stack like that. Oop. Okay, a bit awkward with the aiming.
Hello, Renzi!
There we go. Hey, Renzi. Oh, there was a lift platform, not a third of those. Okay. How are you doing, Renzi?
I was reading what it said there. I was wondering, that's how you saying holy shit, but no, that's you say hoy shit.
Okay. Oh yeah, how are you doing, Renzi? And you as well, Marco, in case I forgot to ask that earlier. Let's open that up back there as well. Yeah, welcome to CrossCodes. Of course.
Gauntlet time!
Okay. Yep. Go. Yep. There. Just pick you off there. Thank you very much. Fuck off. Nope, wrong direction. Ow.
Zap!
Okay. Okay, at least it's not a massive amount of damage, like 1,000 or something, but still a lot. Also, just read out the names of these things.
I have to wait so many years for that joke to become a thing. A joke that felt so painfully obvious that I guess it must be too obvious for people to do until this game.
Go. There. Up. There. There. Okay. Get rid of you. And... Come on. There we go. First gauntlet done. Okay, next one awaits. Let's see, Renzi. It was an old line from way back in high school between me and Kiske. The line was from a character who was a cat and bouncer, and his only line was "Hoy chip." Okay. It was blocking the path. Okay, I thought for a second there that it actually ran into the pit by itself, but no, they can actually jump a little distance. There. Yep, into the pit you go.
Pit did not want rusty chicken.
There. Sparta! Yep, almost.
You failed!
No, like, you have to do it right.
Again?
You have failed. Let's beat me to it. I was just about to press that.
Yeah, you gotta be faster on the draw there.
True.
There we go. Up. Come on. There. Okay, yep. There we go. Okay, last stage.
Same chat. Oh, I was the one who did the bonk. Me and Liz have access to some Discord sound effects.
Here. Break and burn. Ah.
Grilled chicken.
Yep. Away with you. Okay, at least these teleports are easier. And I suspect they're going to have to be easier. Seeing as the counter is, well, the spinny type, so we don't know how many more of these stupid things we're going to get thrown at us. Okay, Sparta! Of course.
Wait, are these relatives of the Hexaghost?
Maybe. Electro Ghost. There we go. Cook that one in the egg hole.
Oh yes, they did indeed, Renzi. Oh, how many times now have you tried to do the Sparta kick?
A good few times.
About a few.
Yep, miss.
It dodged.
Okay, so gotta wait for it to hole up like that. It must be an RTS player if it's going to bunker like that. Okay, living bolt. Okay.
Oi!
Up. Here we go. Bolt, not boink.
No. What do you say about RTS players?
Yeah, they tend to turtle.
Wave mode activated. Yep. What is that anyway? Quite a wave element. Groovy. Okay, the last of the elements. Okay, now we can wave goodbye to needing those wave amplifiers to send us places. Okay. Those shots won't go through the fences.
Don't forget to spend your points.
Right, yeah. I keep forgetting that. Circuits. Okay.
So, I will tell you, the level 3 ranged ability on Wave is my favorite in the entire game.
Okay, there's dash arts. There, throw arts. Let's see, essence drain. Hit enemies with a swarm of projectiles absorbing its HP. Okay. A super fast a Fey round. Okay. Let's see, let's go immediately all the way over here. Vital pulse. Yep. Sounds like someone is using a speaker outside or something. Elven bolt, elven orb. Shoot a super fast projectile that bounces between the player and a wall for several times and penetrates everything in between. Okay, that could be useful in small spaces. But let's just keep sucking these things dry.
And
Okay.
you'll get the level 3 after this dungeon.
Yeah. Ether snipe and wave motion beam.
Wave motion beam is amazing.
Yeah, that doesn't sound bad. Let's see. Renzi, always gravitate to abilities that siphon enemy HP to me. Normal personal preference. There's gotta be a better way to say that, Hillyan. Say what?
Wait, what
Pain
did they
grip.
say that sounded off? What did we
Bomb
miss?
or... Okay. Verdant Strike. Dash with high speed, damaging and stunning enemies along the way. Dash away and leave behind a decoy. Okay, decoys are always good.
Oh.
That was intention. That was completely intentional, I'll fully admit. Poltergeist. Okay. And throws projectiles for several seconds. Let's just go all the way here.
Oh, the gods. How did that flew over my head? Actually, how did
He
it
is
even,
howling, apparently.
how did it even fly over Liz's head?
Wait, what happened?
What I said flying over both of yours head.
What did you say? I missed it.
Just read out what Renzi said above there. The second line from the bottom.
Gotcha.
We are rusted today, aren't we?
I'm tired and depressed.
Oh. Well, how about we bump the captain together?
Sure, that'll make me feel a little better.
Alright.
Ow.
Spirit Blast.
Draws enemies to the front of the player and then blasts them away with a powerful attack. Yeah, it's clear that this is supposed to be a much more ranged element, since there's no choice in the melee art.
Yep. So with every single tree, there is one specific branch that only goes up to level 2, and you only get one option. So like with ice, it's dash art.
Here's guard art, but it's always with these. It's with normal everything only goes to level 2.
Yep.
There, and that one costs 4. Mending is always good. Okay. 5 points here. Okay, 1 point there, 5 points here. Let's see. Heat resistance. More attack is always good. Okay, and 3 points here. Mark Rush increases speed of inflicting the mark condition. Okay, Mark increases received range damage. Okay. Ooh. Let me guess, that's 2, no, 3 points. Okay. There we go. Okay, let's have ourselves a look. Okay, we've got another bounce puzzle. Okay. There. Oh, it's here again. Okay. Now we need to figure out what we can do now that we don't need those charging spheres. We don't have any keys, I think. Any other paths around here? Okay, we need a big sphere to get through any of these. Those are all raised. so. Now that I think about it, one way that they could probably have helped with elevation would be to give every height a different shade of the same color. Like if something is lower, make it a little bit darker. If it's something is higher, make it a little bit lighter.
That could work.
Maybe.
Okay, there isn't actually a gap there. There we go. This is how we progress. There.
And the captain continues breaking through the speed of wind. Wait, I feel like I just made a...
Yeah,
Ow.
I think you just made a fart joke.
And that's another spam bot caught by the automods. Okay, banning the site that they linked to has worked wonders in cutting them off, huh? Still going to
Yeah.
fucking ban them.
That's actually kind of brilliant. You should probably inform others about that.
Yeah. I'm not seeing what we can do with this right now because
I think if you fire it at the right angle up above, you can maybe hit the teleport.
there we go. Okay.
Yeah.
This brings us over here.
I'm kind of angry at myself. I was trying to make a speed of light joke and sound barrier joke. Instead I accidentally made a fart joke.
Okay, I see what we need to do with that one. I just need to not fall down. Yeah, the ricochet mechanic is really good.
Yeah.
And the devs of this game are really smart, actually, with a lot of their puzzles that they've done.
I love how they're just challenging enough to make you think, while also not being like insanely obnoxiously hard.
Yeah, there are a few of the extra puzzles that are annoyingly tough, but none of the main ones. There we go. Okay, then we can just turn those off. No need for the big bolts anyways. But now we begin with the big freaking bounce puzzle.
Yep, one for every dungeon.
Okay. Where to even freaking start?
The teleporter directly above you on the left-hand side. Because you can tell because it's got the slowdown and the reflector.
That goes there and there. There. Okay, how am I to... Oh, wait. There we go. Okay. And now to travel back. Okay, they did those little lips there. Or how would you... Little ledges? Yeah. They put those there.
To indicate where you're supposed to hit the teleporter.
Okay. Take 2. Not interactive.
Wait, what?
Because there's this game studio called Take 2 Interactive. Okay. Need to distance a bit there. Doing this at full speed with those things would be impossible.
Yep.
Too late. Okay. There. There we go. I was hitting the other one. But where to even from here, then? There. Okay. Okay, yeah, I can hit that. Okay, then there. Okay. Okay, I've got the path now. Okay. Okay, either that was a cat yowling, or someone going around in a fucking golf cart or something.
What?
That's just a noise I heard outside.
How does those two sound remotely similar?
Oh, that one again. Okay. No, it's not Simba, because he is quiet. For those not in the know, Simba... Well, I would originally have said was, but is a cat that will occasionally still freaking visit here. There... Damn it.
So close.
Oh dear. I really like this game, but I'm kind of glad I decided to not buy it. For I feel like a lot of these things will drive me insane.
There we go.
Alright. I'm still gonna be interacting, but I am resealing my cast iron and I gotta pull it out of the oven and put another layer of oil on it.
Okay, and there we go.
What?
Okay.
What is that?
Now we get to fight these things. Yep, there we go.
What the heck was that pronunciation I did? Spurta? What? I don't
Okay,
know
the
what-
Swedish version of Sparta where you kick someone off of an IKEA.
More of a sports hall, perhaps? I feel like
Okay.
Sporta is actually a slang for sporting.
Let's see what this does. Just machine gun them and steal their health. Okay, checkpoints. Alright. There's still an entire wing of this place we haven't visited. Because I just took a 50-50 chance and went the long way. Okay.
Or maybe that's the way that Dev wanted you to go.
Okay, apparently we're fighting Darkrai. Plasma Phantom. Okay.
Oh, here's the Scooby-Doo villain.
Thank you. Ow. Okay, he'll try to dodge those. There we go. Interrupt that. Oop.
Big boss!
Yeah, not the Metal Gear kind. Okay. Oh, it'll heal itself. Okay. That's always fun. Not.
Oh, he has healed himself fully.
Yep.
Ow.
Oh, wait, it looks familiar.
Okay, break it.
Wait, is this a...
Okay, now we get to deal the big damage.
I think I know what that might be.
There we go. Stage 2.
11,000 damage in a single combo. Holy shit.
Holy.
I think this might be a defense of a shard. A shard. You know,
So we're fighting Chat Dad.
I mean, the bird raptors outside.
Yeah.
Sure.
I don't think you can hit it with your regular attacks now. But you have to use wave.
Yeah. It is a ghost after all. Okay. It totally doesn't try to draw a pentagram of all damn things. Okay. Quick snack. Up. Okay, now we snack.
Sandwich.
Also use the life steal while it's inactive.
I got fully healed there anyways.
Fair enough.
Can't fully get the rhythm of that. There we go. Okay, I'm not sure if I accidentally comboed that into another art there.
No, that was just the one art.
And that's still level 2, not level 3.
Yep. Oh, just wait till you get the wave motion gun.
Gun?
Okay. I realized. So, a little bit of context. Have either of you watched Space Battleship Yamato?
No, but I have heard of some of a wave motion gun, mostly from TV tropes.
I know of it that it exists.
So I'm not going to spoil it for you, but it's based on the special attack the Space Battleship Yamato. It's the thing that they do in a lot of like older anime and like tokusatsu shows, where it's like they got the one big special attack they used to beat the monster of the week as a big face special move.
Basically the Megazord finisher.
Yeah, the Megazord sword, or
I've walked into that one.
I probably should watch that one. I remember that show is fully on YouTube.
which one?
Battleship Yamato.
Ah, gotcha. I've only watched the remake, Star Blazers.
Wait, Star Blaze is supposed to... I haven't heard that name in years.
Yeah, so I think the original English release was named Star Blazer. And then for the remake, they also called it Star Blazer.
Never mind.
I did not know those two shows were the same.
There we go, just before it regenerated. First try.
Nice!
Okay, most of the other ones took at least another. A shadow from the past.
Level up!
Okay. Let's see. Renzi as Pentagram, Daedric Airrun approves. Most underused Scooby-Doo villain, he's a Mount Rushmore type. I love how in Mystery Incorporated they put a ton of those old villains in a fucking museum of all things.
Do we win the race?
Okay. Oh, looks like. There we go. Emily in second. Damn, just seconds.
Hi.
Too bad. I thought I had a pretty good run this time. The boss at the end was pretty neat. Darn it, last one again. And I thought you'd do well since you figured out the puzzles so quickly. Well, I had a pretty hard time at the last section. Too many of those enemies. Yeah, that was quite something, wasn't it? Allure, the space bird is waiting. Okay, let's chat with the Chozo. And thank you, Renzi.
Oh,
A little spark can grant life to any creature of this world. Yet the most furious thunder will humble those creatures in awe. Among the fiercest of lightning, you stayed persistent. With calm and calculated waves, you phased through electric discord. You, the traveler, the envoy of change. You have proven yourself worthy. Take this shade, one of a pair, to reach the grand tree. Pardon? Purple bolt shades. Let your every step form the path of your growth. Okay, I'm curious what sort of lore they have around Wave. Congratulations, Seeker. You collected the purple shade, one of the 2 shades required to enter the Grand Kriskajo. Now that you've collected both of the shades, it is time to take on the final challenge of Gaia's Garden. Take this reward for your accomplishments. Circuit override. Good luck and stay vigilant. Okay. And done. So that means we're finally ready for that ground something dungeon, right?
Uh-huh.
Awesome. This place here is pretty nice, don't you think? I'd like to have a small look around before we continue. Sure, though I have to admit that the huge electric stream up there makes me slightly nervous. Let's see. Now, let's start with birth of. It all started when the Orbis, the ethereal god of creation, was born into the emptiness of the void. After pondering for eons in solitude, his desire for company gave birth to the gods of shape. Quinn is one of these gods. Born a twin to Gioni, she is the god of the Pentagon and the creator of storms and lightning. Quinn is the creator of storms and lightning. Very, very frightening. Her strong winds keep our worlds in constant motion. Her fierce thunderstorms are awe-inspiring, sparking curiosity within us. Finally, her little sparks also give life to every creature of this world. Waves and hurricanes. Gioni, the creator of ever-flowing waters and twin brother of Quinn, was busy filling our planet with oceans and lakes. The water overflowing from the lakes was slowly moving down the hills into the ocean. However, the water in the oceans was almost motionless. As Quinn watched these boring, calm waters, she had an idea. She created light winds flying over the ocean, creating an abundance of dancing waves on its surface. At first, Gioni did not like this change, as he preferred his waters calm and quiet. But as he saw creatures playing with the waves and using the winds to travel across the oceans, he reluctantly agreed to keep it. This made Quinn very enthusiastic, and so she decided to create stronger and stronger winds, making the waves go higher and higher. This led to the most fearsome storms and tidal waves, flooding vast amounts of land. Gioni quickly interfered. Quinn understood that she made a terrible mistake. To make it up to her twin brother, she created many creatures to live deep within the ocean, deep within the waters. There was a reference there, I missed it. That Chozo from Metroid. The message of the sky. When the Arrow and the Orbis witnessed the advancements of our kind, they decided to send a message of the sky wrapped in an envelope of solid rock and ice. As he sent out the envelope, the Arrow was ever so careful, only giving it the slightest nudge. After all, he didn't want his creation, the earth and mountains, to be damaged when the message arrived. Quinn watched the envelope fly towards us ever so slowly. I think we've read this one and the other one as well. She watched and watched, growing more and more impatient. She knew that the Arrow wanted to be careful, but if this continued, the message would never arrive in time. Quinn then remembered how our kind could withstand her most powerful... Okay, this bit is different. Her most powerful thunderstorms and fierce hurricanes. She was confident that we could receive a fast-approaching message just as well. So she just fucking punted it and sent it straight to the freaking plant, huh? Without hesitation, Quinn reached back and gave the envelope a massive blow, launching it towards us at high speed. It is thanks to her confidence in our resilience that our kind received the message of the sky in time. This is the second time we've read about that, but I am curious what that message is about. Why would they do this? Making me fall through the ground? Please calm down. The ground. That's the thing that makes you not fall. How dare they take this away from me? Come on, this wasn't exactly falling, right? More like floating? But that's just falling with style.
Oh, I thought he accidentally fell through the ground through a glitch or something.
No, it's
Oh,
a
damn.
teleport.
Yeah. Yeah, there is a known phobia of being swallowed up by the ground. I know that because Ghostmaster gives you the opportunity to exploit it.
Oh dear.
Renzi, this sounds like me when I'm hammered. Why is the ground so high? Oh damn, that current up there. Those ancients sure know how to be flashy. No joke, they really must have plenty of power to keep it running at all times. Yeah, no wonder the locals tapped the power of the temple. Well, if this place ever runs out of power, they can just throw a few power plants.
How?
The uneven slope, bordering the fall. Testing your balance.
Why?
Someone got out of bounds. Hey, do you see that darker area over there between the mountains? Oh yeah, that's Sapphire Ridge. It's always night over there. How does that work? What's even blotting out the sun in the first place? Shadoon works in mysterious ways. Don't think too much about it.
Video game logic.
Okay. Yes, Shadoon is basically the planet that this is on.
Yep.
Yes,
Wow. Freeze's forest, yeah, I can see. Gar's Garden really is huge. Definitely felt that way. Took us some time to walk through it. And definitely took me quite some time to find the freaking village right at the start from just walking all around the place instead, huh? Anyways, you wanted to say anything, Bakir?
Oh yeah, I want to say something about this goddess here. She stands out compared to the others we've seen.
Well, besides the VR goggles?
Well, more playful, and as we saw earlier, we were talking to her, more seductive pose. Hands on hip.
Well, you can't make a new spark of light without sparking some interest. Okay, there's still some place in there where we can probably find some loot on side passages, but oh well. We're here for story, not 100%ing this thing.
Yep.
Okay.
Huh?
What's this?
Huh?
Wait, something is coming from down there. Oh, it's a stampede of shards. Okay. Are we going with this again? Oh, you have got to be kidding. Not the bird people, again. See, oh, wait, you wanted to do her?
I think you assigned me the female chat. See her.
Someone else joined in.
I'm so sorry, I could not stop them. Why? The Wick Cats, they're back already. Some of my people have been attacked. Now they're hell-bent on shutting down the power plant for real.
Hey, Tara, it's been a while. You brought a lot of company as well.
Who? We're in trouble.
Let me guess, the cats are back?
Yes, how'd you know?
Well, we got them too, right at the power plant.
That's terrible.
No, that's perfect. I've got them right where I want them. This is the perfect opportunity to research the heck out of these buggers. To determine their source, the actual reason for their existence. Spoilers, it won't be the power plant.
I wish I had your confidence.
No, I don't need confidence. I have science. Anyway, Tara, Please try to keep your folks calm. You can't have them charge the power plant for the time being.
I'll try my best.
Seeker,
Hi?
you have experience in dealing with those Wiccats, correct?
Uh-huh.
Great, follow me this way. I need your assistance ASAP. The root cause. The Shadow ready to fight, but Dr. Lucretia thinks she can resolve the ongoing tension by finding the true cause for the infestation of the jungle. Help her. Okay. Some jackass with a loud engine outside this time.
Yeah, she's the kind that takes your assistance for granted. Still, this might be our only chance to resolve this conflict peacefully. Let's all work together.
Looks like we have to solve another little quest before entering the last dungeon. Oui. It would have been too easy otherwise, I guess.
Lou and I have known each other for a long time. Without her, I probably wouldn't have found my interest in human society. Anyway, if she's that confident, I'm sure she has a plan that will help us all. You follow her to the power plant. I'll try and hold off my people as long as I can.
Okay, they just really spread out all over the place, huh? Except for the infested area. This way, Seeker. Now they've blocked it off. Oh, one of those again. Also, I get the feeling Lucretia is likely a pun of some kind. There they are. Please ignore them for now. We'll deal with those in a bit. To my office. Dr. Lucretia has told us to hold up and to close off this area for now. Okay. Make yourself comfortable, Seeker. This may take a while.
Huh?
So, we know that the power plant isn't causing this problem. You know why?
Why?
Because the jungle was already infested when we started building the plant. The Shads here seem to forget about that, but I understand their frustration. Also, these cats, they attack on sight. Normally, subtypes of the same family follow the same patterns, meaning they should behave like show cats, but they don't. It's got me thinking, where have I seen this before? Well, the bug in mine, of course. The track itself spawned these little bugs that took over our machinery and integrated it into its temple. So maybe the same thing is happening here. Something is controlling those cats and making them so hostile. I studied those bugs for quite a while, you know. Fascinating technology. They used a special frequency and impulses to override systems. Obviously, I extracted both the frequency and the semi-magnetic impulse, right? Where is it? Yeah, there you are. And done. That was easier than I expected. She just kept moving around and around. Everything's ready. Let's head out for the field experiment. Good. First step, let's get rid of the cats and their source. You know how to deal with them, right? Just point the laser pointer at someone else. Guards, the barrier, please. I like her confidence, at least. Let's see if she can actually back it up. Good luck. And up goes the barrier. We need to make sure they don't escape.
Is it Renzi?
See you, Renzi. Thanks for visiting.
Bye! I believe these ones are weak to wave, too.
Probably. So it's Data. Come back to me, Seeker. Perfect. Actually, no, these are wick cats, not the show cats. Perfect. I took some measurements and things are behaving exactly as I expected. You see, you might think the wick cats and their source are already defeated. But in fact, we only scratched the surface of the problem. Next step, take this device. Bear device.
How?
I call this the frequency and impulse rattler, or bear, the bear. This device is able to disrupt a rather large field around you. Anything that uses the same frequency should get picked up by this device. And if my calculations are correct, you should be able to see the real source of the problem. So please, go ahead. Let me... Okay, there's another one.
Huh?
See? I knew it. We just uncover another hidden part of the track's working. Those poles must be the true source, controlling and spawning the cats over time. And when we can see them, we should be able to remove them. Go ahead, Seeker, but be careful. These poles are the real thing. They might behave differently. Alright. We didn't ask for this battle, or did we? Oh. Okay, these are just going to keep spawning more. Okay. There we go. Okay. Oop. Looks like it's not over yet. Okay, just work one of these all the way back to the end. Nope, this one summons some cats. Eat!
I want to pet him.
Seeing as they are made out of some sort of dark energy might not be the best idea.
I do what I want.
Okay, we do need to do both sides, it seems. Oh. That one's protecting the other one. Okay. Gotta pull this infestation out by the roots. There we go. Come back here, Seeker. Okay, yeah, cleaning all of those up is going to be an issue then. This was quite educational. Who would have thought the track could hide these poles in plain sight? It seems they form a kind of chain stretching over a larger area. This mechanism feels somewhat familiar, though I can't put my finger on what it does exactly. I need more data, Seeker. Oop. Another connection.
Huh?
That surprised even me. This pole here pointed downwards, right?
Mm-hmm.
So this means there are more of these. Maybe they lead to a kind of root from which all these poles originated. In which case, you must find it. Please come back and report your findings once you do, okay?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Great. I'll be in my office again, pondering on what we found so far. Okay. Not really a fetch quest, but, well, we basically need to go fetch a stick.
Yeah.
A bunch of sticks. Okay.
X.
Now then, where exactly did that point to?
Yeah. And you know, we should probably find them quickly, otherwise we'll be in a real sticky situation.
Did you just get zapped by walking too close to a cat?
Yep. Yep, that is what the show cats do. They don't get they don't get aggressive. What's with the birds holding guns in this game? Is there a weapon manufacturer so desperate they started delivering to the track? But yeah, the show cats, unless we hit them, they don't start actively attacking, but they're electric cats. Of course they start zapping you with static electricity.
And of course they're insisting on cuddles.
Shock cat. Okay, that makes sense.
Let's see. South of the temple.
I think we missed them.
Maybe over here in the Seared Lake? Oh, nope. We missed it by not taking one step further. Go. Okay, there are a few differently colored ones. Each with elemental effects. Like that. Of course, the purple one is the shock one.
Yep. Blue one's ice.
And the blue ones guard other ones. And white ones spawn the cats. Go. Wave you goodbye. There we go. Okay, into the infested area. Alright then. Need to find one infestation amidst another one. Okay. Oops.
There we go.
Defeat the EXE repair error ++.
Okay.
Go. Go. Actually, those would look more like wave rounds, but oh well. Yep. Yep. There we go. Okay.
North.
Okay, so... Okay, now I'm a little bit confused. It seems that we just need to route them out along one path instead of all of them. Or...
I mean, they're in the infest area. Oh, hey, that's one of the guys we need.
Jacko Fire.
Jacko Fire.
Really? Those huge blue and purple mushrooms are making you hungry? Why not? Don't you people eat cheese with blue mold and stuff like that? Well, hold up. Let's just fall back on stereotypes here. But refer is pretty neat sometimes. I will never in my life touch blue cheese.
It's delicious. I love it.
I'm pretty sure we almost felt like that guy is closer till the captain expected.
He wants the mushrooms.
Yes. And
Yeah.
we all know how much you love mushrooms and edible flamethrowers.
Okay, so... Okay, I'm a bit unsure still about... Okay, I'm guessing some of these are just dead ends and we need to find the correct one. Okay. Now the guards with one... Where? Okay, this must be the way. That was an ice one. Nope. Okay, some of them will try to revive. This one has quite the network. He has better networking than I do.
Holy.
Okay, diagonal up. Okay, we must be getting close to the source, though, if they're getting this strong. No time, kitty. Let's see. More of you think. Trying to freaking jump scare me. Not that. There we go.
I mean, the only one who did not get jump scared was Liz.
I am not easily startled.
Boo.
Did we seriously think of the same thing?
Yes.
You're both goobers.
It takes one to know one.
Hey, I never said I wasn't.
Hey, what now?
I never said I wasn't a goober.
I think he means to ask what a goober is.
Yes.
A silly or foolish person.
Oh.
Get the feeling this is going to be the one.
So basically the entire cast.
Oh, it's being shielded from another... Okay. There we go. Got another one. They're making things a little bit more tricky, but not really hard.
We had some kind of challenge.
Yeah, beating up on sticks would get really boring real quick if they didn't.
Yeah.
Okay. One. Oh. There. And there it is. Okay. There we go.
Holy.
Okay.
Northeast again.
Ow. Kitty.
Zap.
They're not Brannigan, though.
Yeah, he's an asshole.
Hello?
Slightly concerning.
Okay, it's been eating off of those things. Because all of these are popped. Well, whoever thought that the net would keep that out is severely underestimated it. But I think there are some animals that are really easily corralled by just putting simple blockades in their path.
Yeah, some are not.
Oh, the cave isn't instanced. Looks like we're on our own. Good luck, everyone. Okay. Now, let's see what kind of venom bear we're going to be fighting here.
I think it's one of the sloths.
Yeah, it looked similar to those. Probably an infested one.
Yeah, likely infested the ground sloth. Captain, we are here for adventure, not free falling.
Hey, skydiving is an adventure.
Oh yeah, I was right then, yeah. I was just asking if I used the term correctly.
Of course. Okay, up over here. Okay, there, and there. Okay, and over here and there. Okay.
Hey.
Of course.
Uh-oh. You're gonna have to chase it back through the entire cave.
There. Go. And of course it's going over there. I'm just going to snipe these as best as I can. There. Yep, hello. Okay, this is going to be end of one line. There. There. Nice. There. Yeah, these wave ones seem to act like amplifiers.
Huh, interesting.
But they're having some sort of effect. It's not shielding, so it's likely amplifying. There we go. 8,000 credits.
Holy.
Yeah, you better pay well if you're making me backtrack. There. Okay. A legendary healer. Okay.
Alright.
Because you got so much life gain off of that.
I think I saw a certain number 666.
There.
Oh no, the devil's number.
And there.
999999999. Oh, I guess 3 lines.
You don't have to be so negative about it. Okay. Who am I? So hungry. Must eat. It's not a mega slot, it's a mecha slot. You eat. Sephi slots? Really? Is it going to pull out a big fucking sword and throw exactly one wing?
Perhaps.
I was fucking joking.
I think you're saying, careful what you joke about, Captain. And I didn't even get to say, just to say that.
You know these devs by now, though. Like, that is exactly the kind of joke that they would make.
Seppi Rob Seppi. Oh, I see the pun.
Okay, need to attack whilst they're drawing their swords.
Hey, the rubs.
Ew. Okay, Sonic. Turning this into an Undertale fight now, are we?
Yep.
Now.
A cybernetic samurai. Lovely.
Okay, quickly. Really got interrupted by the... There we go.
And don't forget, your range special does give you life gain.
Just need to get enough points for it. No, okay, it'll steal even if it doesn't actually do damage. Here we go again. Oh, barely. Quickly. Here we go again with the Undertale. Here we go again. Damn it.
So close. I can't believe you had a harder time with Cephisloth than with that last boss dungeon. With the last dungeon boss.
Okay.
Also, I just looked at the time, so this may be your last attempt.
Yeah. Save the attacks for when it is trying to attack. There we go. There we go. Give me all of that. Didn't get to the second phase, but oh well. There.
Holy.
Okay. There we go, getting the timing down. Here we go again. Okay. Yep. He's pretty much to ensure at least one hit during the start of that, at least. There. We got out of that quick because it's in the last phase. And one last charge. There. Okay, carve you up. There we go. The non-winged devil. Bug found. Initiating error routine. Working. Analyzing. Finalizing error routine. Okay.
Did you see the achievement was called the Non-Winged Devil?
Yeah, because they didn't have any wings.
And we also got a loot called Lazy Claw.
Wait. Let's see, is that an actual weapon? Yeah, not that I'm seeing, but...
Like, I said item, so... Might be a reaction.
Maybe. But
Alright, anyways.
that's where we'll have to leave it for today, though. Yeah.
Yeah, thanks for hanging out,
And thank you for hanging out with us, Liz.
Yeah, thank you as
Stick
always.
around.
Okay.
Yeah, the
So,
same.
yeah. That's where we'll have to end CrossCode for today. And yeah, before we stop the raid, of course, let's look for someone to raid.
Wait. Before we stop the raid,
Yeah, before we stop the stream, we need to find someone to raid. And let's see, it's of course the weekend, so it is pretty busy. Let me narrow this down to a few. Kathy Rain, isn't that the game we showcased? Let me take a quick peek. Oh, yeah, we showcased that game, so I'm going to not rate them for spoilers. Let's see, we have Nico Silverado, who is playing Claire Obscure Expedition 33. 3O Jack playing... Is that the one I'm thinking of, Steel and Sorcery, the VR one? Or is that something... Oh, they're just finishing up. Oh, well. Let's see, Lazarus is playing Sonic Frontiers. On the to-do list for eventually as well. And let's see, one more that I can see among here. Honestly, not too much. There's actually of too much interest, I think, here. Let's see, Nico with Claire Obscure. There's no E, so I'm guessing it's not obscure, it's obscure. Lazarus with Sonic Frontiers. And Big Free Streams are playing Cyberpunk 2077. Okay. Any of those of interest, or shall I take a pick? Pardon?
Sounds Frontier one sounds tempting.
Let's see.
But also, I don't want to remember due to I'm getting sleepy.
Okay, Lazarus it is then. Copy. Head to our place. Okay. Slash raid and paste. But before we start that, of course, thank you everyone who may have been watching now or later. Thank you, Renzi, for watching. And also Marco, of course. And yeah, thank you as well, Verkeer and Liz, for co-hosting.
You're welcome as always, my friend. And thank you all for joining and watching this madness.
And yeah, we'll continue with this, well, hopefully Monday or Tuesday, maybe Wednesday if the other 2 days fail. Otherwise, maybe Borderlands on Monday or something else multiplayer. We'll have to see. It all depends on who is available and all. And yeah, if no CrossCode on Tuesday, then a start on Crysis 3 then, huh?
I want to say about to create your 2, the rest. No, we're all free.
And yeah, if we do CrossCodes on Tuesday, then we will start with Crysis 3 on Thursday. And yeah, Wednesday afternoon, that is most likely to be able to pass. Another showcase.
Yeah. Wait, we're forgetting something here. Sunday.
Yes. Yep. Tomorrow, of course. Yeah, tomorrow we continue with Castlevania Dawn of Sorrow in the Dominus collection. On that, I have taken a look at changing around which of the screens is being recorded to show the achievements pop up as well. But apparently on the main menus, which of the sites screens shows what isn't changeable. So yeah, I'll have to keep it on recording the upper one instead.
Oh dear.
So yeah, people only have my word for what achievements they do pop up. So maybe I could look at... I'll have to check if there's... No, that wouldn't work. It would just show over it. There would be no way to green screen all of that because it would be different things showing in there. Well. I think that's about it then, yeah. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. And yeah, if we miss anything, then next week, Saturday, we can catch up on it. But for now, I think that's about it. So yeah, let's get this raid started. And thank you all again for watching. And until next time, have a nice day. And until then,
Be safe, everyone. Sleep well. And watch out for pirates with miniguns.
and undead electro ghosts.